Hello, 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 and welcome to Skillful Heart. So today, you guys, I'm going to be showing you my Beetlejuice Halloween nails. And this is one of my favorite movies around this time. And so I hope you enjoy it. There was some trial and error going on with this. So if I ever do this set again, I would do a few things differently. But I'll talk about that later throughout the video. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, like and subscribe to the channel, and please leave a comment. All right, so you guys, right here I am starting off by filling in my clear base. And so you notice I'm only applying clear onto like close to the cuticle area, because that's where I have new growth and my nail has grown out. Off camera I have filed down my nails and cleaned out the cuticles and all that good stuff. I'm applying pH bond primer as well, to kind of keep it from lifting. And y'all, I promise you, whenever I use this product, I never have lifting. Okay, I will have that primer in the description if you're interested in purchasing it yourself. Alright, so now all the nails have a clear base on them, and I'm going in with my white, okay? And my white acrylic is going to be a base for a design that I will do a little later in the video. I'm going to be doing like the pinstripe suit that Beetlejuice wears, and so I'm simply going to make that design by using one of those skinny brushes and just making strokes down, evenly strokes across the nail. And I even add a little bow. Now I will say the bow didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to. I think I probably should incorporate it more of the lime green, because as you guys know, if you've ever seen Beetlejuice, that is a color that's very popular throughout that movie, is that lime green color. So like I said earlier, trial and error. If I ever do this set again, I will do some things differently. I'm definitely incorporating more of that lime color, maybe even a little bit more purple. Alright, so now that the white is done, I am doing just two solid black nails on my thumb and my pinky. Now you guys, I believe this would be so beautiful if you're able to put like that black glitter on top, like a glittery top coat, or just a glittery acrylic layer. I attempted this, but my glitter was very flat. It didn't have like a lot of gloss and shimmery glitziness. So in the comment, if you know, like, I have a suggestion of a good glitter for me to try, a black glitter that's going to give me that shine that I need, that sparkle, let me know, right? Help a sister out, okay? Because I think that would have been so pretty having that black glitter now. But for this case, I just end up just doing a solid black. I mean, it served its purpose and I like it. And I want to remind you guys, I am not a licensed nail tech. I simply learned at home. Been doing it for a while now. I focus a lot on short nails, acrylics. Sometimes I do gel polishes. And if I ever get stuck on something, I usually reach out to YouTube. So there are a few YouTubers that I love to watch who actually are nail techs that give really good advice. So if you are like me and you just want to start doing your own nails, give it a try. It may seem a little frustrating and complicated, but after a while, the more practice, the easier it will become. Alright, so this ombre design that I'm about to do will serve as a base for my art that I'm going to be placing on top of the nail. And I was inspired to do these particular colors from the scene in the movie where there's a sandworm, okay? And so if you notice, it's not like bright, beautiful blue skies in those scenes. It's like dusty and kind of pink and red and purple looking. So that's where my colors came from. So if you're wondering like, how did she come up with this pink color? That's where I'm getting that. So yeah, think of the sandworm or snake worm or whatever it is. I think it's a sandworm. Those of you guys who know the movie know what I'm talking about, right? All right. So I'm working on this ombre right now, but in a few minutes or so, I'm gonna show you guys the design that I'm gonna be using. It is going to be a picture of Beetlejuice when he turned into the snake. And so I'm simply just going to place that down on the nail with some glue and just like regular nail glue. And so I coat the back of it, push it down, and then I use my tweezers and different tools to kind of make sure it's nice and flat. So you guys, I want to kind of give you some information on how I got this little snake here, Beetlejuice snake. So I actually made this. I took some computer paper, some paint, and some pencils, and just kind of sketched him out on a piece of paper. I drew him, I painted him, I outlined him with a Sharpie marker, and then I went over that with some Mod Podge. And I put about 3 or 4 layers until it was nice and hard, almost like a cardstock. I let it dry, and then I cut it out, and here I am placing it on my nail. So because it has that Mod Podge, it's important that you put enough nail glue on there and apply enough pressure to lay it flat. Okay? Alright, and then the acrylic portion is just about done. I am going through and capping the nails. That pretty much just means we're putting a clear layer on top of the color to protect it whenever you do your drilling and filing, so you don't mess up the design. Whenever I get to my middle finger with the Beetlejuice snake, I place a heavy amount of clear because I want to make sure I cover that design very well, because I don't want to drill it off when I'm shaping and filing. And you guys, on my right hand, which I did not film, I have a picture of Barbara, okay? And so remember, Barbara was the wife that moved into the home with her husband. And the picture that I drew of her is where she is trying to scare off, I can't think of their names, Lydia and her family out of the home. And so it's the one where she morphs her body to where her mouth is wide open and her eyes are sitting on top of her tongue. So those of you guys who know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So yes, that is the picture that I have on my right hand middle finger. And so you'll be able to see what that looks like kind of towards the end, or if you looked at it in the first picture at the beginning of the video. I even also drew the husband as well, but I did not put him on my nails. I feel like I should have, because I worked pretty hard on drawing him. So That's what I'm saying, y'all. Trial and error. I probably would do it different next time. So stay tuned. You never know what else I may do. And here I'm just showing you guys how that finger is looking with that design. So if you can see, it's kind of flat and it's kind of thick. And so I just try to make sure I put enough clear acrylic on there because I want to make sure that the design is protected when I am drilling and filing. So just remember that. All right, y'all. So remember when I said like I'm not a licensed nail tech? I do this at home. Trial and error. Well, yes, this was trial and error. So I thought it would be cute to add like a little bow. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Lydia wears like this big black bow. Kind of like towards the beginning of the movie, I think when they first move in. And so anyway, I was like, oh, I can add a bow. That'll be cute. Gives a little feminine look to it, whatever. It came out okay. My brush is a little raggedy. It's time for me to get some new brushes, at least like the detailing brushes. I normally don't use them and they are looking pretty bad. So make sure if you're going to try and do the bow design, make sure you have a good brush that's nice and straight and not curved up. You can kind of see in the video how mine is curved up. And so I struggled with my little bow. I mean, it came out okay. It looks like a bow, kind of looks more like two smudges, but it's okay. Okay. I will say when I get ready to do my pinstripes, the bow was in the way. So I kind of wish I would have just waited to do the 3D art last, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so as it says right there, I did my filing and shaping off camera to try my best to make this video as short as possible. And right now I'm going in and adding my base gel polish, and in a second you'll see me do my pinstripes. And I also added top coat, which is the glass finish by Mia's Secret, off camera. And y'all, I want to talk about these little detailing brushes real quick. So I purchased this from Shein or Shein, however you want to call it. It came with a set of 3, and they have different lengths. So this is one of the shorter ones that they had. And y'all, this makes detailing so much easier. Like drawing straight lines is super easy. You just lay it on the nail and drag it up, stroke it up, and you're done. It doesn't take a lot of work. So I will say it took me 2 tries. So I did one off camera, and then I did this one, and it came out amazing. And I was like, yes. So get you some of these brushes, and I will put these in the description so you know where to find them. And they were pretty cheap too. I think I may have spent like $2 on it, maybe three. Very affordable and definitely worth it. All right, you guys, so this video is coming to an end, and this right here is the final look. I just love these nails. They're so cute, they're so fun, and they make me want to go watch Beetlejuice like right now. Beetlejuice, right? Thank you guys for stopping by. Remember, if you haven't done so, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a blessed day.